Hey everybody, Zion over here at Nintendo Life, and today we're hanging out with Matt from Bethesda Game Studios to talk about Elder Scrolls Blades. So, do you just want to give us a kind of a rundown of what the game's all about?
Yeah, absolutely. Blades is a classic dungeon crawler reimagined, set in the world of the Elder Scrolls. We took everything we've enjoyed about the Elder Scrolls and brought it to a mobile version. So we have it on the phone, and as we just announced, it's coming to the Switch this fall. Get to play whatever type of character you want. Build up your character, build up your town, fight in dungeons, level up, get abilities. It's really cool.
Awesome. So do you think this is going to be like a good game for people to start off that have maybe never played an Elder Scrolls game before? Because I know like tons of people have played Skyrim and Oblivion and Morrowind, but for just someone who's maybe played Zelda or never come into this, is this a good starting out point, do you think, as well?
Yeah, absolutely. We designed it to be, sort of taken in bite-sized chunks. You can play the dungeons in a relatively quick amount of time, a few minutes.
Sure.
But you don't have to play it that quickly. You can play as long as you want. But if someone wants to just jump in and try it out, it's a really good experience. Like playing a quick dungeon, getting some rewards, leveling up, and you can come back to it as often as you want.
Awesome. And then you were saying earlier, too, that this game is free to play as well. So a lot of people maybe sometimes have that name has like a stigma around it sometimes. So what would you say, because you were telling me too that there's nothing holding you back from just playing the game as long as you want, which is what a lot of those free-to-play games seem to do. But what are you going to spend your money on in that game? Besides, because obviously you have to make something off of the game, right? You can't just release a free game and there it is. Actually, you could, because you did that with Fallout. Fallout Shelter. That's right. So correct me.
Well, with Shelter 2, there were opportunities to, if you wanted to spend some money and get some extra equipment, you could.
You're right. But you very much didn't have to, like you said.
Right, you didn't, and you don't have to in Blades as well. You can play through the whole game and not spend anything if you really want to. It's in early access, and it's something that we've been listening to fans and changing. We did a lot of things based on their feedback and make it feel better. Mm-hmm. We reduced the amount of time it takes to open the silver chests, and that was a big thing where people's chests were kind of building up. We gave you more gems as you play. You earn more gems, which is the currency for opening things up, and it cut down on the costs of repairing your armor and weapons. So we're listening and making changes based on what people like. You can play the game for as long as you want. We don't stop you. But if you want to speed things up a little bit, that's what the chests are for, and that's kind of what buying things is for.
Sure. And then obviously you guys announced Elder Scrolls 6 the big entry in Elder Scrolls series. Now, is this taking away from development of that, or do you guys have like a kind of a separate internal team that's working on that? Or
no, so I'm the art director for Elder Scrolls.
Awesome.
I've worked on Elder Scrolls for 20 years, all the way back to Morrowind.
That's amazing.
I would love to talk about TED 6, but that is for a much future time.
That is totally fair.
We're all very excited about Elder Scrolls, and it's been great to actually bring it to mobile. That's what we're focused on.
Yeah. Everyone has basically phones, so it's a whole new world for people to play, and bringing it to Switch is amazing too. So, and then when can we see this game on Switch? Because is it in early access on Switch as well right now? Or
no, so it's early access on mobile, and it's going to come to Switch this fall. So we're really, really excited about that. You definitely want to play it. It's the exact same game, and you can play on your phone now, and your progress will transfer over to the Switch, so you can jump back and forth whenever you want.
Awesome.
And then the other cool thing about the Switch is you can play with the motion controls.
Oh yeah.
So you can pull off the Joy-Con, and the left one will do the blocking, the right will swing your sword. So it's got a real fun feel. You can also dock them and play with a controller just like you would.
Sure. And then do you guys have any other like exclusive features that are unique to obviously being able to dock it in the motion controls like for Switch? Is there anything else?
Well, the motion controls are the main thing for now. In the past with Skyrim we did some cool things, and maybe that's something we could bring later to Blades
like the amiibo,
Switch.
Right?
Yeah. Right now it's focused on the motion controls and how it plays differently. Mm-hmm. But maybe it's something later we could do that'd be really cool.
Awesome, sweet. And then you also touched on the multiplayer earlier when we were chatting a little bit. Can you explain that a little bit as well?
Yeah, so this fall we're planning a really big update. We're going to add PvP arena fights, so you can fight your friends, you can join guilds, fight other people. That's going to be really, really cool. You'll also be able to visit your friends' towns, and you can see how they built up their town, because we sort of view the town in this game as like an extension of your own character.
Okay.
Because everyone's towns are going to be different, how they customize it, what decorations they have. So you'll be able to wander around your friends' towns, check that out, trade items with them. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff we do later that'll make the game more social and connected.
Yeah, and that's great because this comes out before Animal Crossing now as well, surprisingly. So awesome. Well, thank you so much, Matt, for talking to us about Blades.
Really nice talking to you.
Yeah, you as well. Thank you.